with a minimally invasive approach to reopening arteries in the heart. A Lutz man had a great outcome and is now spreading the word about this new approach to an old lifesaver. Steve Meitzen walked into St. Joseph's Hospital North with a slight smile on his face and confidence in his stride. Much different than the last time he was here.
I was experiencing pain, like a knuckle being rubbed very hard in my solar plexus.
Steve had put off going to the hospital, so by the time he got the pain checked out, doctors had some shocking news.
They said that I had had a heart attack 3 to 5 days ago.
And you can see here that, unfortunately, the artery was almost totally blocked right in the middle of the artery.
Usually doctors go through an artery in the leg to get into a patient's heart and reopen any blockages with usually a stent. But Dr. Pastore went through an artery in Steve's wrist.
Now we have mounting data suggesting that using the wrist artery may represent the preferred approach in most patients.
Dr. Pastore says that's due to the multiple advantages of the wrist approach, including improved comfort and reduced recovery time.
The key advantage is really a dramatic reduction in the number of major bleeding complications that we see.
And he adds it's less expensive.
Well, it's taken time to catch on because the procedure requires some specialized training, but there are more and more interventional cardiologists using this procedure.
Steve says he felt very little during the procedure and was left with only this little scar.
I was back at work in 2 days. In fact, when I went to work, they were like, "Oh, you shouldn't be here. What's going on?" I said, "I'm fine."
Well, the only limitations on Steve after the procedure, he says he couldn't use that arm to lift or do anything really physical for about a week.